Here in the upstate, we've lived with years of low country representation where they felt like their constituents were in the Tidewater, Columbia, and occasionally Greenville. It is great that you're here today. We'd like to know a little bit more about where you're from, and we'll start with that, and then we're going to follow up with some more questions.
Okay, I guess it's my turn to say where I'm from. I'm an Army brat, so I can't boast. I can't boast living here and how many generations of people have lived here. My dad was in the Army, and he went to Europe. I remember several of the travels that we went to, and when we came back, the other kid said, "You talk funny." I said, "Oh, I don't have the Southern, I don't have the Southern thing. I still don't have the Southern thing." But we lived in Washington State. We lived in Texas. I was born in Kentucky. So, I'm happy about that. We also lived in Alaska. So I'm very happy to have had that experience. Travel is still in my blood. But we returned to Sumter. And that's where I grew up, most of my elementary school, graduated from high school there, went to college in Georgia, came back, and have been here ever since. So I'm happy to have a kind of a traveling attitude toward my state. And it's a wonderful state. If you go to one part of the state, it looks so different. That's the great thing about it. I'm in Columbia. That's where I live. And when you go to Greenville, it's like, oh, when you go to Charleston, everything is so different. And when you come here to Greenwood and to Abbeville and to McCormick, all of them offer so much. So we can appreciate all these things much better by making sure that we understand these communities by visiting, which I've had the chance to do as a statewide education television employee, where we travel the state, as a statewide South Carolina humanities employee, where I was the vice president there, and we travel the state regularly, and as an activist. So this time, and even last time, isn't the first time going to different communities. And it all makes a difference in how we relate to every one of you.